Hi guys, this is my tutorial video on how to put together Ben's E-Z Brooder. I'm Ben Logan with Kritter Kribs, and we're here in my shop in Lapeer, Michigan, where we manufacture Kritter Kribs. This is the brooder, like I said, and we're just going to go ahead and throw this together. All you need to do it is 5 minutes. Impact driver, you can use a drill. I've got a number 2 driver bit. It comes with a hardware kit here. It's going to have your screws and an instruction manual, so if you don't want to watch this video, you can always just go ahead and open up that manual and put it together based on the pictures. Right now, I've already opened the kit up. When you get it, it's going to come in a box, so I didn't feel like we needed to film that step. We're going to take the floor. There's no front, no back. You just pick whichever side you want to be the floor, and I'm going to grab one of the sides. So you're going to notice one of those sides has slots in it. Doesn't really matter what side that goes on, but that is going to be the side that holds the brooder pole. So when there's a pole, it goes in there. It's going to hold your brooder light. This is going to be the back piece. You're going to notice that because there's going to be a little flap on the bottom. This is if you decided you don't want to use a brooder lamp and you want to use an elevated heat pad for our brooder heater. The cord's going to go right through here. That's going to close so the chicks can't get out, and it just creates a nice little exit for that cord to go through and plug into your 110 or whatever you got. So this goes like this. And then this is the front piece with the viewing window. You're going to know which direction it goes because it's slotted into the floor for strength. So you're going to be able to just flip this right around. It's pre-assembled for you, so you don't have to put the screening in or anything. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to slide that in. Now that that's all kind of together, it's going to hold itself, and I'm going to put the legs on and then I'll line up the other side. So we're going to come over here, grab our drill, put the hardware pack over here, grab this. We got 1¼ inch screws that hold the legs on. And you're going to be able to identify those because they're going to be the gold screws. So we're going to grab 2 gold screws right now, and we're going to grab a leg. All the legs are going to be the same length, and the way that you make sure that this thing is level is by making sure the leg is butted right up to the end of here. So this is going to be your stop mark, and you just put that there. There's already holes right here drilled for you, and you're going to be able to put this together. Don't worry about everything fitting totally perfect. Just make sure that it's fully down here. Grab a screw. Going to put that screw in here. There's actually 4 screws for each leg. We're just going to put 2 in for now. You could put the 4 in. I could put the other ones in after. I'm doing this just to hold it so I can flip it and go to the other side. Now we've got this piece, another leg. It's going to do the exact same thing here. And I'm just going to line it up with the floor a little bit so it gets into the slot just like that. Make sure we're all the way down. This piece goes here. And we just put 2 more screws in there. So the holes are provided. All you have to do is make sure you're on the same level. And you're all good to go. Now we're going to rotate this around and do the same to the other side. So we're just going to grab the other end here. You can see it doesn't have the extra slots for the brooder pole. This is just a solid wall. Make sure that your tabs for the flooring are all lined up and put together here. And then this is just going to slide right together. Just like that. And now that it's all together perfectly, we're just going to grab the other 2 legs. We're going to screw each leg in there. Make sure they're level with the same height, that way the brooder sits level. All right, now we're going to flip this over. And as you can see, the brooder is quite large. This is that little viewing window I talked about. It's all pre-assembled for you. All you have to do at this stage is we're going to put the lid on here. And what I like to do, just line it up evenly on the ends. So it's got a little overhang, which is purposely done. You're going to line that up so the overhang's just a little bit on both sides, about a 1/16 of an inch. We're going to go over here. We're going to grab this little hinge that's provided in the kit. And that is going to be the hinge for the back of the lid. Just a little trick to get even spacing on it. These little gussets that support the lid here, I like to utilize these as my spacing mark. And I just put the hinge right up to the end of there. And when I screw it in, then it's going to be even on both sides, just an aesthetic thing. Keeps the hinges proportionally on each side, or symmetrical, I guess. Just put the hinge in. All right, now that we have both hinges installed here, there's one last step, and that is to add the supports for the brooder pole. And you're gonna identify these screws as being the smaller black screws. They're not gonna be the longer gold screws. All the longer gold screws go to the legs. And like I said, I could add 2 more to each leg and they would go right here. But just for the sake of saving time, I'm not putting them in right now. This lid also, I designed it so it's gonna automatically stop. So you know that you've installed it right when you can do that and it just stops. So to install the brooder pole, this hole right here is gonna support the pole. These grooves, except these brackets, those brackets just go right into those slots. Now when you screw this in, try to make sure that you're centered and level, because anytime you're screwing into plywood like this, you could split it. So just try to keep it going right into the center of the wood and not off to the side. It just helps keep everything strong. So once these are in, once we're in, the brooder's done. All we have to do is add this pole. That pole is gonna slide right into this bracket on the side. And like I said, that pole is made on 2 different lengths, so you can flip it around. It'll be a little higher or a little lower, so as the birds grow, you can move that brooder lamp up and down. And there you go, one Ben's E-Z Brooder ready to use and raise healthy chicks. Thank you.